On either side of the skeleton are Frida and Diego. This is mainly a parade, if you will, of all the notaries over the centuries. But I'll try and pick out a few interesting things. The Chinaman may represent that there was, I think, 300 years or 400 years of trade between Mexico and China. And apparently in one particular boat, the statue is dressed in pre-revolutionary garb, which may simply signal that the past has been replaced by the product of the revolution. These flags summarize the revolution: Tierra y Libertad, in other words, land and liberty. Another depiction of the Inquisition's cruelty. I hope I'm reading this clearly. Diego had little respect for the church. Here in the Constitution of 1857, a term that demands separation of church and state. Frida Khalo, the ever-lurking pickpocket. I'm interpreting these myself, but perhaps Cortez with blood on his hands and his hands comfortably on the shoulders of the priest, showing that union of infamy. I have no idea what this exchange implies. This is the woman who's been severely whipped. That's the burning grounds of the Inquisition. Frida is standing behind Diego as an 8-year-old boy. Which one wonders if that didn't have some indication of their relationship. In her hand, she's holding that symbol of yin-yang. Something Diego did in 1900. It's got to be a first. Here you can see them attempting to stabilize the crumbling walls due to the subsidence of the surface of Mexico City because of the withdrawal of subsurface water. Iglesia de la Santa Veracruz. And I'm going to pan up, and as I do, you can see the structure inside the building, portion of the building to the left. They're attempting to stabilize it. I don't know if you can notice it, but I can, standing here, that the church on the right is leaning noticeably, therefore, to the left. In this archway you can see two cracks, at least three actually, I see, radiating up and out. Two of them going on through the rockwork above. South side of this old church. What look like cannon, I think, are probably design elements that want to look like cannons, but I think they're for purging water off the roof. pretty tree. I don't know the kind outside Palacio Bellas Artes. My next stop is up to the top of that Transamerica building, which is the tallest building in Mexico City. Don't know what this building is across the street from the Bellas Artes. Seconds after I turned the camera off videoing the man in his horse-drawn cart, he looked at me and I waved him across the street and he waved back. That's the Zocalo from at the 45th floor. I'll pan out a ways and you can see a plane coming in from the right, maybe on the... Gives you an idea where the airport is and how hard it is probably for the pilot to even see the airport. Continuing to pan to the right, to the south about there. Eje Cardenas, one of the big north-south axes in the whole city. Southwest. That's the business section there on the large street Avenida Reforma, which goes diagonally away from us, or across right to left, I should say. Now looking probably pretty much to the north right now. Palacio de Bellas Artes. There's the little Plaza San Francisco with the church that is breaking apart. This is Alameda Central, the large park that I was in. Down the far left corner, the small park next to the Diego Rivera Museum. From here we can get a view of the courtyards in some of these buildings we otherwise might not see. Notice how they wiggled the parking structure into that block. And across the east, Zocalo, Catedral, Pacific Nacional, and south. Oh. I realized there were cafes down there. Look down there. Right now. $19.22. Palacio de Bellas Artes under construction, 1921. El Castillo de Chapultepec, in the Bosque de Chapultepec Park. After effects of the 1985 earthquake. This reminds me of Indonesia as far as you can see in this direction. Nothing but two levels or two rows of individual little mini shops. And they radiate down the side streets. You can buy anything and everything here. Those are the little gifts that you get in some of the kids gift bags. Probably a third or fourth setup of glasses. Can't find it here, you don't need it. That's it. Same thing down the side street. Anything you can imagine buying, you can get. This side all looks like food down through here. Well, not totally. Senor. Bathroom fittings. Around the block, several blocks deep, and all the way around on both sides. Everything's filled in with people selling the stuff, often the same stuff. All along here, almost endless opportunities to buy any kind of video you want, X-rated, regular, probably bootleg stuff, American as well as foreign movies. Like I say, anything you want, you got. You can roam this thing for days. I'm back on the main drag reforma, just a little bit farther down the street. Just to orientate you, that's where I started, up where that building is. I'm going to cross the street right here and show what the distance is in the opposite direction. A little upscale restaurant on the walk back, taking a different route to Zocalo. An interesting little poster up here on dancing. Caesar salad that looks like bread. It looks like cheese sprinkled over everything. It's the first time I've seen a salad like this, and that's part of the fun of traveling. You have different experiences.
It's like McDonald's franchise. Buy a franchise.
Okay.
It's all controlled by the government. The price control.
splinter parade coming down this street. When I went to Teotihuacan for 2 nights, I lost the room I had, of course, and they gave me a room number 4 down the first floor, which I told her, I said it is similar to La Grua, a cave, y El Tumba, which is a tomb, because it was no windows. The only light you got at night was coming in through the bottom of the door, and I like that. Felt like I got semi-claustrophobic last night. So now I got this room, which is the same position in the building, but I'm up on top of the 5th floor, so I got actually a view not only of the street, so I can see a little bit of the celebration, but now I can get up and look around. And that's really cool. There's a plane coming in. Isn't this fun? And I will be coming back here again sometime because it's so easy to do. And these things, I believe, are water holders. I don't know how the water gets there, although that looks like propane.